Approximately 50% of the population of the United States lives within a one-day drive of Branson, Missouri, and most tourists arrive by car, RV, or motor coach, and most of those will arrive in Branson on U.S. Highway 65, either from Arkansas to the south or Springfield, Missouri to the north. In this video, we'll take a look at what it's like to arrive from either direction, what it looks like, and what to expect coming into Branson. Our home is in Texas, and we make the 10-hour trip to our condo in Branson numerous times each year. Our route takes us through Oklahoma to Interstate 40, and then to Fort Smith, Arkansas. Most people coming from Texas and the Southwest will eventually find themselves on this section of Interstate 40, and hopefully without construction, headed to Fort Smith as the quickest route. After crossing the Arkansas border and just east of Fort Smith, we exit onto Interstate 49 north toward Fayetteville, Arkansas. This is a very scenic section of interstate through the Ozarks and crosses a number of ravines and gorges along the way. It is a beautifully engineered section of interstate that makes you feel like you're crossing the top of the Ozarks. Before this section of interstate was completed just over 20 years ago, the best route to Branson was north through Oklahoma and into Missouri and down to Branson from Springfield due to the slow winding mountain roads through Arkansas that this interstate replaced. Located at the high point along this stretch of road is the Bobby Hopper Tunnel, the only tunnel on a major highway in the state of Arkansas. Past the tunnel, the gradual descent toward Fayetteville begins. Following GPS directions, the shortest route takes you off exit 60 into Fayetteville near the University of Arkansas. The turn at the stop sign onto East Highway 16 is located across the road from the University of Arkansas's baseball stadium. The drive through Fayetteville is an easy one and will eventually turn onto Arkansas 45 toward Goshen. The drive near Goshen is very picturesque, surrounded by beautiful homes, farmland, and neighborhoods with well-manicured landscaping. A few miles beyond Goshen is the intersection with Highway 412, which is the only other two-lane stretch on the trip. The going can be slow, especially if there's traffic, because of the winding roads, but it is a very scenic route to Alpena. You will arrive at an intersection in the town of Alpena. To the left takes you to Eureka Springs, Arkansas. To the right takes you through the town and then on to Highway 65, the main route into Branson from the south. It's only a short drive to the intersection with Highway 65, and you will want to get to the left lane when you begin to see signs, as the right lane will go toward Harrison, Arkansas, and the left lane will go toward Branson. Don't be this guy at the intersection and stop in the middle, blocking cars from crossing the southbound lane. There is a northbound acceleration lane, so once you cross, you'll be able to accelerate and merge into traffic in the northbound lane. Once you're on Highway 65 North, you're around 30 minutes from Branson and about 15 miles from the Missouri state line. A couple of miles into Missouri is the first signal light. A turn to the left here is the entrance to Big Cedar Lodge and Top of the Rock. I have another video on those places linked in the description if you're interested. A little less than 10 miles farther after passing the turn to the Branson Airport is a big left curve, and the first views of Hollister, Missouri and Branson in the distance. After a curve back to the right, you will find yourself in Hollister and just across Lake Taneycomo from Branson. If you haven't done so, would you take the time to subscribe to the channel? It costs you nothing and helps out our channel while making sure you see our new content when we publish it. Now, let's continue into Branson. You will cross Lake Taneycomo and soon see the exit to 76 Country Boulevard and Main Street. After exiting, the left two lanes turn left onto 76 toward the Branson Strip, and the right lane turns toward downtown and Main Street. Here's a tip. If you're headed toward the Strip, stay in the left lane even though both lanes turn left. You'll want to be in the left lane headed up the hill where 76 narrows to two lanes, and the right lane is forced to turn right. If you want to see more of 76 and the Branson Strip from this point, I have a video that is linked in the description that is called Branson, Missouri Strip April Update that will show you the entire strip from this point. The approach to Branson from the north is less complicated. Most people coming from the north, east, and even west will probably come into Springfield on Interstate 44 and either exit on Highway 65 through Springfield, or if coming from the west, to loop around Springfield to the south on the James River Freeway. Either way will put you on Highway 65 headed south toward Branson. Once you're south of Springfield, you will quickly find yourself in the hills and valleys of the Ozarks. The highway is a 4-lane divided highway all the way to Branson, although it was not always this way, with the completion of the entire 4-lane highway not coming until the early 2000s. This modern highway is still very scenic, with dramatic hills and valleys along with cuts and bridges along the way. You'll know you're approaching Branson as you will see many signs along the way advertising Branson shows and attractions. As you approach Branson, there are several exits you can take into Branson. If you're going to Silver Dollar City, Shepherd of the Hills, Table Rock Lake, or Branson West, the Ozark Mountain High Road will take you there on a beautiful 4-lane divided highway through the mountains with no traffic, bypassing the Branson Strip altogether. There are 3 main Branson exits: Bee Creek Road, Shepherd of the Hills Expressway, and 76 Country Boulevard. The first is Bee Creek Road, which is where you want to exit if you're looking for things like Super Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Best Buy, the shops at Branson Hills, and other places where locals shop. The next exit, and the one we're taking today, is Shepherd of the Hills Expressway and Branson Landing Boulevard. This is the exit to take if you're headed downtown or to the Branson Landing, or as we're going to do, taking a shortcut to the beginning of the Branson Strip at Fall Creek Road. The final exit is 76 Country Boulevard that we have seen already when approaching from the south, and we won't be going that far today. After exiting at the second exit, left takes you toward downtown, and right takes you toward Shepherd of the Hills Expressway, the way we're going. first traffic signal we come to after turning onto Shepherd of the Hills Expressway is actually part of the yellow route and is Fall Creek Road. By turning left here, we will intersect Highway 76 by the Dick Clark's American Bandstand Theater and Fritz Adventure at the beginning of the strip. And although my battery ran out here, as we were approaching the intersection with the Blue Route, just up the hill and around a curve from the Blue Route is the intersection with the Branson Strip. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our drive to Branson, Missouri today. If you did, would you give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave us a comment on how you get to Branson? If you're headed to Branson and are interested in renting our centrally located condo, you can find more information at findushere.com/BransonCondo. And if you need information, schedules, and tickets to Branson area shows and attractions, go to findushere.com/Branson. Meanwhile, check out this video next for more travel fun. And don't forget to subscribe.